Hey everyone, how's it going? If you're new to my channel, I'm Laura. I haven't really been on in a while, had a lot of life stuff going on, had to move, had to do this, switch jobs, etc., etc. So we all know how it goes. You get busy with life and everything else drops off the face of the earth. But it is now 2024 and I am back with full force. So, and if you've seen me before, you know I mostly focused on my bearded dragon and on my snakes. Well, since then, I have also obtained another bearded dragon, and I think I didn't have my ball python before. So, to start off 2024, sorry if you hear anyone talking, my wife is in the background. Hi. Which you'll see her later on the channel, most likely. So, to start off this year, we are going to start with a reptile tour and just a check-in. So, first off with the tour, you can't really see her because she's hiding, but I have Renga, who I've also named Feisty Bitch. She is in that little hut, right, that rock hut, if I can get my finger right there. She absolutely loves it. And I actually got her on Christmas Eve because I have a coworker that was like, hey, you need to come get this one or we're releasing it to the wild now. Which obviously, I live in the middle of Kansas. It is winter. It would be a no good thing for anybody at that point, especially Renga. So, I was like, give me a couple days, I'll get there. Let me set it up, let me get a tank and whatever. The lights that she is on, I don't actually know because she gave me the lights. The only thing I had to get for her beforehand was the food and water dish and the tank. And I keep my bearded dragons on Reptile carpet. I know it's probably not highly suggested, but that's how I've done Carl for a couple years now, and he's done great. So, do what works for you. For me, it's easier to clean, and I know that they're not going to get food chips or substrate chips when they're trying to eat. Now, Carl, the one we all might know of, little Carl. Yes, we do still have Carl. He is active in full motion. We actually have it where they can kind of see each other. And I'm thinking about fixing that because of the fact that he bobs all the time. Side note, with Renga, before going to get her, I did ask all the questions like, hey, what's wrong? Why are you getting rid of her? What's not working for you? I was told we just can't get her to where she needs to be with hand training. Oh, okay. Why can't you? Well, ever since she was a baby, no one has tried to work with her until now, and she's probably between the ages of 2 and 3. So, I got a lot of work on my hands, but I've also seen a lot of improvement in the couple weeks that I've had her. Carl, on the other hand, as you saw, he did just run up to the side of the tank when he saw I kneel down. And he's just a stud muffin as always. He just does his own thing. Most of the time now we catch him bobbing his head. Okay, cool. But that's a new behavior since bringing her into the house. Next, we have Fireball, my ball python. He's right back in there. That's where we can normally find him. With this guy, we got him in August of 2023. Right after we brought him home, he caught what we think is scale rot, and we don't know if he got it before we got him and he just wasn't showing any signs, or after we brought him home. Either way, we're still dealing with that. He is showing a lot of improvement now since it's January. But it's still a work in progress, but he's showing signs of feeling a whole lot better. So, we will keep an update on that on here as well. And lastly, my last one is actually clear on the other side of the house, just because of spacing. And that would be Diablo. And this guy is actually right back in this corner. He is actually one of my oldest snakes. And the first snake I've owned, he is a albino corn snake. The shop that I got him from, I absolutely adore this woman. And I've actually learned quite a bit about reptiles from her, on top of all the research I do when I get reptiles. He was previously owned by an older gentleman who could no longer give him the time to take care of him or put any effort to trying to feed and upkeep. So, he's probably between the ages of 10 and 15, we're estimating. It was 15 months. Either way, so we got him that way. My wife was not a snake person at all. No. Lori was not a fan of snakes at the time. We go to the store because I normally am able to talk her into getting new reptiles, and she was on the verge of saying no until this Diablo came right up to her and, did the snake way of saying hello. And it was game over for her. We brought him home 20 minutes later. Fireball, we went to the same shop. I don't really know a backstory on him. We are actually updating his lights to just the small heat and UV thing. I think it's a Zoom Med. I'm not seeing on here where it shows that. Oh, it's a Zilla. Okay. But yeah, it's just the Zilla compact one. I got the wrong UVB one for him, so we are in the process of updating that. And if you don't know the common reason why a ball python would be on paper towels, the reason I have him on paper towel is because of his scale rot. I've tried him on some chips, bark chips, or cocoa chips or whatever, and he just doesn't show any improvement then. And then Carl, we got him from the same shop. We got him as an itty bitty baby, decided we wanted to raise him and figure that out on our own with the help of the shop owner and YouTube, and we made it all work, and he is happy, healthy, doing his own thing. Never had a health issue with him. So, 3 out of 4 of my reptiles I have right now have came from the same shop, minus Ranga. Anywho, that is going to be the check-in for 2024, and I hope to see you guys all later. Go ahead and put in those comment sections what your biggest questions are, and I will be glad to answer all of them. And let me know, what are you thinking about getting? Are they any of the ones that I have? And even ask me about my personal life, what am I planning on doing in the future with reptiles? What am I here for? Etc., etc. If you don't ask, I will still answer later down the road. And you guys have a great rest of your year if I don't see you again. And if I do see you again, can't wait to get to know ya. Bye.